Good morning, bon dia, shubh shakal. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. I also hope that there will be no problem about the load shedding like yesterday. Weather is so beautiful. No rain, no cloud in the sky. It's very beautiful day, by the way. Good morning to all. If you can hear me, just let me know, okay? Buen dias, Capo. Buen dias, brother. Good morning, Jack. Sujivan, good morning, brother. Abdul Moti, thanks for that penguin. Good morning, dear money. Fanny Films, hi bro. Which country are you from? I'm from Bangladesh. I'm from a country where the head of our country is Dr. Muhammad Yunus, the winner of Nobel Prize for peace. I hope that all of you know about Dr. Muhammad Yunus. Hello, Philip. Hello, Katlava. Good morning. Alaikum salam, Murshad. Good morning, brother MB Trader, Francisco. Buen dia, brother. Buen dia. Buen dia. Buen dios. I'm learning a lot of languages, by the way. Dimar, good morning, brother. You are my member. I didn't see your name. Oh, yeah, Ahmed Kate, good morning, brother. Good morning from Somalia. Good morning from Bangladesh. How is everything? Yesterday, how was that? In my opinion, it was so beautiful. Thank you, Fanny, for knowing him actually. Good morning, Francisco. I am Bengali too from India. Shubha Shakal, Fanny. Good morning, Israel. Good afternoon from Nigeria. Good afternoon from Bangladesh. Abu. Thank you guys for being here. Let me actually do the pre-market analysis first, and then we will have a lot of time to talk about something else. Today, I would love to give 150k account. So only my subscriber. If you are my subscriber, then you will be able to join to that giveaway. Next giveaway, I will do around Friday, Thursday. I'm not sure. Maybe Friday or maybe Thursday. I'll tell later. It's Take Profit Trader 150k account, test account. Okay. So if you are the winner, make sure that you have join us to our Discord. Absolutely free. You will get the link around this area to the pin comment. This is the Discord link. You can join us over there. Okay. But if you are the winner, you have to be there. You don't need to worry about the points DB. Morning, brother Jose. I hope you better now. I'm all okay, man. I told that I'm all okay. My mother just worried about me, but I'm all okay. Give me a horse. Let's see. I would love to go for the duck today as well, but make sure that your dog is younger. Your dog should be younger, okay? See the pro, hello, brother. At the same time, today I have a chance to touch 500 subscribers, so 10,500. I just need 13 more subscribers. Let's see if I can touch that 500 subscriber. If you don't bother, then please push the like button. Just push the like button if you don't bother. Okay. Someone has taken the membership. Who is that? Yeah, me too. Thank you, brother, for being the member of our channel. If you are the member, then give me the penguin. You have to give me the penguin. This is the weekly chart for NQM. Yesterday, before closing my session, if you remember, just before closing my session, I framed that cell and then I caught that cell from toward my Discord. Okay, so that was the cell yesterday, near about 54 handle, something like that. I just closed my stream because of the internet problem or the electricity problem. While I was telling that this is the cell, PM session cell, suddenly there was load shedding, so I was not able to tell that. So immediately I go to Discord and outline that cell around the PM session. This morning session was so beautiful. I was not here around this area, but it was so beautiful. But how did I know that this market is going to fall? That was the main theme, and I would love to talk about that right now. And করো ওরা কি আমার কাছে দিতে হবে না তাড়াতাড়ি চলে এসো। হ্যাঁ, I have two jobs today actually. First, I have to do the babysitting. My niece is with me. Talaman. And I have to do the I have to read the price action. So sometimes you can hear some sound of crying. Don't get upset. She's my niece. She's with me. Okay. So let's go to the price action over here for today. This is the weekly chart, and this is the 20% of that last week weekly candle. This is the 30% of last week weekly candle. So if you mark that weekly candle from here to there, and just a second. And go to the style. Just 2, 3, 2. This is one line, that is another line. Let me change the color. This is how you will do every Monday and Tuesday if the TGIF is not done by Friday. So this is the first thing you have to do. You have to mark the 20% of that last week candle and 30% of that last week candle. Okay, my bias is bullish. I'm extremely bullish for the all-time high and of course for the moon. Okay, but right now I'm expecting that market is going to finish the TGIF. That means either it will trade this line or that line. Any of this line will be traded by today, as it didn't finish it yesterday, so it has to do it by today. I'm expecting first of all this two line, any of this line will be traded at first, then I will start to look for buy. Until this line I will keep looking for selling opportunity, but from the lower time frame I will of course talk about something else. So this two line is 20% and the 30%. Okay, am I live actually? Yeah, I'm in live. Let's go to the daily chart. So this is the daily chart. As you can see, yesterday market was very near to that line, but it didn't tap to this line. So still I'm expecting that this market is going for any of this line first. So while market will trade any of this line, then I will start to look for buying opportunity. In the meantime, if you take a closer look, this candle high at that and that candle low, there is a gap, small gap. So more importantly, I'm expecting this market will trade this gap before going higher. Why is that? After trading this order block, market has to make an unfilled gap. So I'm expecting this is going to be my unfilled gap. So from there to there, this is going to be my unfilled gap. While market was here, I told that it should not fill the maximum portion of this gap. It should not fill it, maximum portion of this gap, because I was watching this candle which was trading this order block. After trading the order block, the consequence is it has to make the unfilled gap. If it doesn't make the propulsion block, then it has to make the unfilled gap. So this was the unfilled gap. Above the unfilled gap, if there is any other gap, that gap has to be traded before this market going higher. So that is why I'm expecting this market will first trade that bullish gap. I'm not going to mark it, but you remember there is a bullish gap which is aligned with the 20% of that weekly candle. So after trading this bullish gap, it will start to go higher. That is my expectation. But right now, my expectation, my first interest is this market will come here. So until it is not coming here, I'm not interested to look for buying opportunity. I think the daily chart is finished. While it will start to go higher, my first target will be the 50% of that week. Okay, after trading the 50% of this week, then I will look for that last fair value gap from the daily fair value gap. I will expect some kind of reaction from this area, but if market doesn't give me the reaction from the 50% of that week, I'm absolutely okay with that. It will keep going higher. I have no problem with that. But I will think like that way. It will give me some kind of reaction from the 50% of that week. Let's go to the hourly chart. So here is the hourly chart. From the hourly chart, you can see all of this buy side liquidity. Okay, so market has made the buy side liquidity. What is this? This week is called NFP week, non-farm payroll week. So non-farm payroll week, there is a rules for trading the market, and that is you can't trade after 11:30 a.m. Wednesday to until 8:30 a.m. Friday. No trade should be done over there. In non-farm payroll week, market most of the time make both buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. But I'm expecting this market will first take this sell side liquidity, this low and all of these lows, which are a very strong support area. So I'm expecting this market will take that support area, then it will start to go for that buy side liquidity around the NFP That means Friday. So until Friday, I will expect this market will fall and take that liquidity. More importantly, it will trade this 20% or the 30%. More importantly, this 20%, as well as this new week opening gap, and then it will start to go higher for that buy side liquidity. Of course, I can be wrong, and market can trade this new week opening gap, new day opening gap, this area, and then it can start to go higher. If it do that, I will not touch this market. No trade, I'm going to repeat one more time. No trade is valid while market is inside this box. Why? Because this is the zone where I have new day opening gap, new week opening gap. So no trade is valid while market is inside this gap, this box. No trade is valid while market is inside this box. So if it can go outside of this box, I'll go for this free fall until this area, this sell side liquidity. If market keep respecting from this line and come in this area, I will not trade here because this is the new week opening gap. Inside this new week opening gap and new day opening gap, I'm watching this hourly last fair value gap from the hourly candle. Okay, my interest is market will break that last fair value gap and it will keep falling. That is my interest to see. If it doesn't break this last fair value gap and start to go higher, maybe I will do nothing, and while market will go above this new week opening gap, I will start to look for buy. Until then, I will do nothing. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. So here is the 15-minute chart. All of this buy side liquidity, all of this trade has been done inside this 15-minute last fair value gap. That is the 15-minute last fair value gap. All of we know about this last fair value gap. I told that all of the reaction will happen from this last fair value gap, because this is the extreme last fair value gap that should hold the market and give me some kind of reaction from there. Some kind of reaction has to be done from this last fair value gap. So we are seeing the last fair value gap reaction so far, and I'm expecting this market will keep falling. But here there is another one thing I would love to show you. From 15-minute chart, this is the last fair value gap. Here, this candle low and that candle high. This is the last fair value gap. While this is broken, I will start to look for this new week opening gap high. So all my trade will be framed from here to here. Out of this 94 handle, if I can catch 40 handle or 50 handle or 30 handle, I'm more than happy. If this market is going higher, I will do nothing until this gap is broken. Even this gap is broken, this is the order block. So of course it can hold to the market and send it lower again. So any kind of buy is risky for me, but I would love to prefer the sell. But first I would love to let the market break this area, hold this box, which is new opening gap and new week opening gap, and then I'll think about selling opportunity. My interest to see this market will fall and then it will start to go higher. That is my interest to see. Actually, let me pick it like this way and keep it like that way. Anybody has any question? I'm done with my pre-market analysis. So if anyone has any question, you can ask me that. Guys, I'm really sorry. I have to do the babysitting because her mother went to buy something and she's with me. So she's, how can I say? I mean, she's on my, I don't know what is the English. She's not lying down in the bed, on the bed. She's with me. Okay. Good morning, Archana. Before marrying, I have learned how to do the babysit. I think in terms of monthly time frame, it would be bearish. Of course, it can be bearish, but I'm bullish, brother. I'm bullish for all-time high. Until there is no bearish movement or bearish situation, I'm bullish. I can be wrong, of course. Yeah, she's on my lap. Nicola, thank you, brother, for that English. That word, man. Yeah, she's on my lap. Thank you, Sophia. Please explain the 20% weekly candle range again. Hey, Seth, that is called TGIF. If you go to your weekly chart and mark the 20% and the 30% of that weekly candle, weekly chart from weekly candle, if you mark that and if you see that it didn't happen, that means market didn't close around 20% or 30% of that weekly candle by Friday, then you have to expect that either Monday or Tuesday market is reaching for any of those line, 20% or 30% line. First it will reach over there and then it will go toward your direction. If it is done by Friday, then of course in Monday you will expect the expansion. No consolidation, you will expect a direct expansion. Shut up and give the baby the charge. She will make us profitable. I'm so sorry, I should shut up. Thank you, brother. Are you from Bangladesh? Yes, brother, I'm from Bangladesh. Brother, what is the indicator for the new week opening gap or new day opening gap? It's called, let me show you. Come on, man, come on. It's called ICT new week opening gap, new day opening gap by Fadi, 717 south, download, okay? So Fadi is something like that. This is that indicator. Yesterday, first presented gap has provided a successful 25 handle. Let's see if it can provide us today the 25 handle or not. Ganjan, so cute. Need pics. Oh, she's on my lap. My both hand I'm using to hold her. Thank you, Madhi. Thank you, brother. Thank you for letting them know about that indicator. How do you work out yearly weights? Let's see. Open, high, low, close. Brother, it's a long discussion. I have already done that at the beginning of this year. So if you ask me about PO3, then January to April, it should be the accumulation. May and June is the manipulation. July to November is the expansion. And December is the reset. If you ask me about the PO3, this is how I would love to work with the yearly PO3. Prices look Monday high since today is Tuesday. Maybe price is going for Monday low and Friday low. I'm expecting the same, Jamie, because of the manipulation. It should be the manipulation day, as market has already taken the Monday high. I'm expecting it will go for the Monday low. That Monday low is important to me. The other indicators are 8:30 open and the midnight open, brother. You can see this is that 8:30 open here, and this line is the midnight open. This is the midnight open. So these two indicators I'm using, you can see here. And this last one is actually for the watermark T2SMC trader. So these two is midnight open and 8:30 open. Showed a picture of you holding your knees several months ago. Yes, brother. Several months, not several months. Actually, she's 1 month and what is the date today? I didn't change the date. Actually, I have to change the date. I think today is 28. So she is actually 1 month and 25 days older. Is today's giveaway from Discord? No, it's from YouTube. It's from YouTube, but you have to be in Discord to confirm that you are the winner. Because otherwise people will claim that he won the giveaway. It's a 150k take profit trader account. Of course, this is the test account. So if you can pass it, you will get the what's in the live account, I guess. I lost track of time, lol. No problem, brother Nicola. I'm anticipating bullish market, but we in manipulation month. Of course, Jeji. Good. Ja, 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 ja. This is really so hard to babysit. Is it for every baby? Every baby? What did you say? Is it for every? How to enter giveaway? Don't worry, brother. While I will start the giveaway, you will know how to enter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, Madi. Don't say like that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Good, 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 good. Two, 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 two. I'm waiting for a 9:30 to see that if the first presented gap can provide us the 25 and like yesterday. Come on, someone please block Mahdi. Please do it for me. I have to take care of my twins, brother. Trust me, it's easy when you are babysitting for a short time. Yeah, it's just for maybe 1 hour. My sister will be back within 1 hour. Let's see, man, if I can handle her. Then you will make tutorial of changing diet. Oh man, I never did it. I never did it, to be honest. I'm just waiting for the 9:30 open to see if the 9:30 first presented fair value gap can provide me 25 handle. Yeah, that's an indicator. I'm on my table, so I don't worry about that. I'm not going to sleep, man. Come on. So this is 9:30. Let's see if it can make first presented gap. My first interest to look for sell. Of course, I'm not interested to look for buy. But no sell is valid while market is inside this box or above this box. No sell is valid because this whole box is aligned with new day opening gap and new week opening gap, except the first presented gap. First presented gap is if BC buy, if CB sell. Target is 25 handle, not even 25 handle, 1 tick. And maximum stop loss is 25 handle. Good, 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 good. This is the event horizon. This dashed line is the event horizon, which is aligned with the last fair value gap low. Come on, man. I'm really sorry, okay, guys. I have to make her smile. Otherwise, if she start to cry, I don't know how to stop her. Uju. Kaji. It has traded the 50-minute last fair value gap. Here is the 50-minute last fair value gap. It has traded that last fair value gap. I'm expecting this market will start to fall now. My daughter is beside me. Hey, Junior. अच्छा देखिए कैसे she doesn't like to sleep on the bed. She would love to be on my lap. I have no idea why is that. Cool. Who's Madi, who's crying? Every I trade with her, lol. Sometimes I get crazy, but it's okay. Yeah, man. Let's see if she can bring the blessing to us to make some profit. I'm not interested to take any kind of buy, but the first presented gap, if it provide me the buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. Still now, I don't have the first presented gap, so I will wait for the first presented gap first. Please love the body sheet. Oh, really? Yeah, she's on my lap, man. Come on. Baby shark, do. One minute. From 15-minute chart, I'm watching that 15-minute last fair cap has been traded. So if it can start to fall now, I'll be very happy to see that fall. Yeah, we have a news at 10. That is a red impact news as well as the medium impact news. But price action entry will be after 10 a.m. But first presented gap entry doesn't have any importance of those type of news or anything. So first presented gap is simple rules. If BC buy, if CB sell. That's all. There is a news, I don't care. Of course, if the entry candle is 10 a.m., I'm not going to take that entry from the first presented gap as well because the candle can be highly volatile or around 10 a.m. Okay, in that type of situation, I will not take that entry. Otherwise, if I get the opportunity to take buy or sell from first presented gap, I will go for that. It will be very much easier or so much confident for me if it makes the first presented gap as a CB because my bias is bearish. I'm expecting it will fall. See this candle, this is my sell from this candle, from that candle. This is my order block, that's my sell. I'm not interested to take this sell from this order block, even though I'm so much confident about that. Not going to take it. Why? Because we have news around 10. So from here, while it has traded this gap, sorry, that candle, I'm expecting it will keep falling from that order block. That why is that order block? Because it has traded this parabolic gap? No, it's not the order block because it has traded that order block. It's the order block because it has traded this parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. That is why it is the order block. Not going to take it. Otherwise, I would go for that trade if I didn't have the news around 10 a.m. Her hand is on my mouth. Come on. Choco, 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 choco. Price action entry will be after 10 a.m. But first presented gap entry I will go for after the first presented gap. This could be the entry until to the top of this new day opening gap. Until to the top of this new day opening gap, that could be the trade. But not going for this one because we have news around 10 a.m. Yeah, it should be from 1 minute chart. Good morning. Good morning, Baragan. Why she's pinching me? Could you? Could you? Coba, coba, coba. Andaku, 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 andaku.